Hey guys, it is Haley, and I just wanted to give y'all a little update. I am still kind of just in shock of everything that is happening. We have now received not one, not two, not three, not four, but 5 donations of medicine, which just blows my mind still. We just got this in the mail, so I wanted to open it with y'all. This is from our 4th donor. The 5th one is in the mail. So I called the pharmacy that we'll be using for this cycle just to talk to them about our prescription and what we will still need, what we don't have, what is the cost for everything, just so we can see really what have we been gifted and where are we going to owe. I don't even really know how to say thank you properly to everyone that has donated to us. I don't know how you say thank you to something like that, because it's just been such a blessing and so helpful, and it means so much to us. This box is tight. So this box has a sharps container, alcohol wipes, and here it is. Oh my gosh. Here's 1 box of Menopur with 5 vials, 2 boxes. Oh my gosh, I just can't believe this. 3 boxes, syringes, 4 boxes, guys. 4 boxes of 5 vials of Menopur. This is 20 vials of Menopur, unopened, from one of our YouTube followers. I don't know, I don't have adequate words to say thank you. When I was texting this person that sent this to us, she sent me a picture of it going out in the mail and said that she prayed over the box and over the medicine, which that alone just made me cry. I just thought that was the sweetest thing. Guys, 5 donations of medicine. I don't even know what to say. So I wanted to tell you, I called the pharmacy to get prices and stuff. I know a lot of y'all have asked us how much does the IVF cost. I think it really just depends on your situation, your location, what do you need. It's different in every single case. What we paid for our first IVF cycle, and that was with us not even completely getting through the cycle. So we got stopped. We would have still owed more. We paid $20,570.36. If you've been following along, you know how I am about my list. So I made this Excel sheet. It has the date, where we spent money, what was it on, and the prices. So that was our first cycle. We were projected to spend $30,000. The second cycle, same thing, but more expensive because my medication has increased. They're going to be more aggressive this time, which means it's going to cost more. And E's getting Tessie done, so then we have his hospital bill, his anesthesia bill, and his doctor bill. Oh, and the embryologist, we have to pay them more because of what they're doing with the tissue that they get from him. So knowing that we're projected to spend more than $30,000 on this, just receiving all of this is, I don't know. I don't have words. So I talked to the pharmacy and they gave me prices. There's no little sheet that I wrote for everything that we need, everything that we've been gifted. So what we've been gifted now between the 5 donors is worth, are you sitting down? It is worth $8,269.65. $8,200. That's $8,000 that we don't have to spend now. That $8,000 that we don't have to stress about. It's just amazing. And what we're down to, what we need, and this is not including the 3rd month. So, you know, getting my body ready to have the embryo implanted in me. So I was talking to another follower. I'm not sure if my doctor for month 3 is going to use either the crenone or the progesterone in oil. My first doctor was going to use crenone for me, so we have one box of 15 applicators. I don't know about our new doctor. I'll be on the phone with them tomorrow and I'll ask her. So this is for our estrogen priming and our stems, so not our 3rd month getting ready for to get the embryo put back in me. What we need is going to cost us for month 1 and 2 $611.62. Guys, you have saved us over $8,000. We're down to what we need is less than $1,000. No words. This is probably the hardest thing that we've ever done. I know for me it's the hardest thing that I've ever done in my life. Our first cycle was really hard, but there was a lot of excitement because I thought it was going to work. But I feel like our second cycle, this one's a lot harder because now I have this foundation of disappointment and heartache, and this foundation of it could not work, which is really hard to stomach. So second cycle is just, I feel like, a million times harder. And knowing that this is probably our last shot, y'all have just made this so much easier. You've taken this, you've helped lift the financial burden off of our shoulders by giving us your medicine that you didn't use. I mean, guys, you've saved us $8,000. And our medication, we're down to $611. I can't believe it. So E and I priced out what the rest of everything is going to cost. And this is, of course, if we get 5 or less embryos. Because if we get more than 5 embryos, the embryology clinic's price goes up, and so does Genesis, which is who we're using for genetic testing, if we can make it that far, which I pray that we can. So those costs will go up, but it's going to cost us about $20,000 if we're under 5 embryos still for everything. I mean, so we planned on paying about at least 30 grand for the second cycle is what we planned on. But y'all, I can't even believe it. I'm just very grateful. So I was talking to my girlfriends about this. We went out the other night downtown. We literally sat at a picnic table, or little table, for 4 hours and just talked. It was really nice. And I took this paper and showed them, like, this is what we need, this is what we have, this is what it costs, this is what we've been donated, this is what we still need to pay. And they're like, your followers are just amazing people, and they have just come through for you. Why don't you just tell them what you're lacking in medicine and see if, I don't know, maybe somebody watching has the remaining of what you need. So if you're watching and you have leftover medication, what we do need still to get our first order, this is if we don't need any refills, which hopefully we won't. Our first cycle we had to place 2 refill orders, but what we need is 1 Gonal-F pin and 4 boxes of either Cetrotide or Ganirelix. Our doctor said that we can use either. So 1 Gonal-F pin and 4 boxes of Cetrotide, and that will complete our order for our first 2 months. Hopefully no refills. So I don't know if you've already been through your cycle and you have anything left over, but that's all that we're missing. And even if we don't get that, y'all have saved us $8,000. I don't even know what to say. And it's all because we decided to come on here and share our story. And we've just formed this beautiful community of people that get it. I know I say this all the time, but your comments and your messages I don't know. It's just really nice to know that we're surrounded by people, even if it's in the form of an online community. People that just understand. They understand your heartache. They understand how hard it is. They understand how physically taxing it is on your body. Y'all just get it. So thank you so much. thank you to our fourth donor. This menopause is just everything to us. Yeah. Thank you. So it's Sunday now, and I've gotten negatives on my OPK test the last few days. So I got my positive OPK 2 Wednesdays ago, and then last Wednesday, but like I told y'all, they think they're false positives. So I got another negative today, but just getting this in the mail, I'm like, man, I really think that I'm getting these negatives because God knows that, this community is pulling for us and just coming in strong and helping us so much that we just needed more time to get these other things lined up. So I'm trying to still not get discouraged by these negatives, and I call the doctor tomorrow after I do my OPK test in the morning to let them know either is it still a negative or did I get a positive tomorrow, and then they'll decide if I go do lab work or if I come in to see the doctor to see what's going on. So I will let y'all know how the phone call goes tomorrow or how the appointment goes, whatever they decide to do, and hopefully we can get the show on the road soon. Just know that it's going to take a while to get through this cycle once we start the medicine, so I'm sitting around waiting to start has always been a challenge for me, just about like anything in life, but sitting around waiting to start this last cycle has been really hard, especially because I think about it as in, if they think this is really our last shot, I feel like it's the beginning of the end of trying to have a child, a biological child. So I just hope we can get started soon, but y'all coming in for us, like the way you have, has just made it easier to sit in, if that makes any sense. I don't know. So thank y'all for everything. We love you. We're grateful for you. And I wish I knew the best way to say thank you, but I feel like, how do you thank people for saving you $8,000? I don't know. I don't know the right way to say thank you, but thank you. We love y'all and appreciate you so much. Bye, guys.